when you're coming, get 10 yards of white wrapper. Bring for me. I bought 10 yards of white wrapper. I went to him. And then I was okay. I was financially buoyant. And then he told me to buy ram. That it has to take a blood for us to sacrifice a blood so that I'll be okay. We went together. We bought the ram. And he uses the blood of that ram for communion. If you are his member.
Welcome back to the Christian Journey, your number one channel for everything gospel. Today we are going to listen to this testimony and learn from it. There are lots to learn. In times of problem, in times of challenge, we should always go back to God, not just rely on prophets or pastors to help us. Come with me as we watch more of this testimony together and learn from it.
What God cannot do. I'm here to testify of the goodness of God upon my life. Before joining the altar of fire in 2016, August 6th, I lost my mom. So growing up in the house, all what we do, we go to church, we go to school, and that has been church. But then when I lost my mom, then I lost my faith in God. I was like, why would we be serving God and then my mom will die? And I was in my teens. So I started battling with insomnia, seriously, because anytime I close my eyes to sleep, I see my late mom. And then from there, I started living a wayward life, clubbing with friends, smoking shisha, drinking, because they told me when I do that, like, I will not be thinking about whatever that is happening to me. So I was like, I'll just change and start do another religion. That was what I was thinking. And in between that, then I met some friends who told me, okay, let's go. They took me to Ogboni. When they took me to Ogboni, I met the man in charge of the Ogboni. So he told me I have a very bright star, that he called his son and said, this is his son, he's going to take over from him when he dies, that if we get married, he's going to make my star very, very bright. And then something kept telling me that is not the way. Then I left. They gave me some things to use. I left. When I got back, I threw everything away. And then I continued battling with the insomnia and partying. I don't go to church. If you tell me church or pray, I'll say, no, not me. That's how the devil attacked my life. And then I was battling with it for almost 7 years. Then in 2021, November 11th, I lost my closest sister. We shared the same birthday, 19th August, and then she died on my arm. So the insomnia number became double. So I could not sleep. Whenever I close my eyes to sleep, I see both my mom, I see my sister, and then I was going out one day, and then a lady stopped me and we were greeting. She was like, how are you holding up? Because I know she's the closest to you in your family. And then when we were talking, a man was passing, and then she said, prophet. And she now waved him, he now came closer. He now said, you remember that girl where you meet with sometime back, you tell her, say, may she pray for a long life. That girl don't die, yo. The man now said, hey, yeah. She now said, he now told me, looked at me and said, I'm the next, that my enemy is the next. That I was like, there's nothing. Yes, I believed him because I already knew what I was battling with. I took the highest pills to swallow. When I take it, my eyes will become very red, but I will not sleep. Because once I close my eyes, I will definitely see my mom and my late sister.
The reason why she had to believe the prophet was because of the spirit of fear. This is one tool that the devil used to attack us. Let's continue with the testimony.
So and then I will not eat with them in the dream, and I will be talking to them in the dream. I was like, let me just follow my sister. Maybe everything will be okay. The man now told me that because I left Kaduna and came back to Abuja. That day I came on Saturday to Abuja, I took the pills. I was trying to doze off. I saw my mom and my sister. I opened my eyes. I could not sleep. Then the prophet's call and came in. And I said, Hope, you can't sleep, right? I said, yes, I can sleep. You just called at the right time. He said, okay, come back to Kaduna. When you're coming, get 10 yards of white wrapper. Bring for me. I bought 10 yards of white wrapper. I went to him. And then I was okay. I was financially buoyant. And then he told me to buy ram. That it has to take a blood for us to sacrifice a blood so that I'll be okay. We went together. We bought the ram. And he uses the blood of that ram for communion. If you are his member, he will give you the blood of that ram. He will use garlic. He will use ginger. Put some things inside and give you to drink as communion. That is what he does. So we bought the ram. We now went to the mountain in Kaduna, Firoro. He now prayed, but nothing changed. I was still battling with that insomnia. In fact, it was even more than insomnia because I don't even know what to call it. So, November 2023, 10th of November, my dad died. We already knew it was a negative pattern of death in my family, because if my sister should die November 11, 2021, my dad November 10th, 2022, and they said it's my enemy that is the next. So I said, okay, let me just go.
You see that word, okay, let me just go. She just gave up. She was tired. This is also a trick that the devil uses on us. God will not allow us to give up in the name of Jesus.
Then my friend came to the house, wherever he is, Jesse Ewa, God bless you. Then he said, he said, we were just talking casually. And then I said, what God cannot do does not exist. I don't know how I said it. He now said, that is Pastor Jerry. I said, I don't know who is Pastor Jerry. I don't know. He said, bring your phone. Me, I don't want prayers. So I took my phone for him. Then he connected my phone forcefully. Then he went on Facebook. He followed Pastor Jerry. He followed on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. He followed. He said the next day I should join the prayer that is Monday to Friday, 7 to 9. I was like, who will pray for 2 hours, of which I don't even have faith in God? How? Then I joined the next day because I don't sleep. So the little time I get, so at that 7:30, I woke up 7:30 a.m. And then I joined, and then I left. I didn't go back. I didn't return to prayers again. But then on the 9th of 11, the day my sister completed 2 years, 2023, I don't know, I woke up to 7, and then I told myself, let me join the altar. Immediately, I joined the altar. Papa said, seeing you are here, seeing dead people, you are eating with them. You are talking with them. Ha! And I shouted,
that demonic oppression in your dream that causes you to eat with the dead. You are always seeing dead people, always seeing dead people, always seeing dead people. I announce, let them be broken. Let them be broken.
Immediately Papa said that. I shouted, I said, it's me. How can prophecy be this accurate? I said, it is me. It is me. After NSPPD that day, in 7 years, I slept like a baby. I didn't see my late mom. I didn't see my late sister. I didn't see my dad. I slept like a baby. And then the man now told me again, I should go and sacrifice lamb for him. That we should go and sacrifice that lamb will cancel it. I said, no. We went, he convinced me, we bought the lamb, and then I gave him. But then I went back to the altar. On the 14th of November, after my dad, when he completed a year, Papa said a word came from the man of God. I wrote it that family who they said every November they will lose somebody. Already my sister died November 11. My dad died November 10th the next year. We were waiting for the next. Then the word came.
Fire of God, locate that family where they said somebody must die in November. Somebody must die in November. Somebody must die in November. NSPPD, somebody turn the fire. Shout it louder, fire. Shout it louder, fire. I command, let the power of the grave, let it be broken.
Church, when I heard that, my sister, because we were not on the altar, I was the only person on the altar in my family. My sisters called me, Hope, this is November. They said, it's you. I said, it's not me, it's not anybody. Papa Jerry has already said the word that family, that they lose somebody in November. I said, no more lost. No more lost. I started saying, I said, if people are not there yet, for now, I will be here. I will intercede on behalf of the family. The devil took my mom. He took my sister. He took my dad. I said, no way. It will never happen. I'm already on the altar. And then from there, I gave my life. I dedicated my life to Christ. I rededicated my life to Christ. From that day, no more seeing dead people in my dream. I don't see my mom, I don't see my dad, I don't see my sister. I sleep like a baby. Nobody has died from 2023 till today. We've not lost one person. Nothing missing, nothing broken. Even when that prophet told me to print out all my helpers' picture and I gave him all my helpers' picture. The road blocked for me, no help. But when I joined the altar of fire, Papa was praying recovery. I got helpers more than what I lost. The ulcer, I was under attack. If once ulcer started disturbing me, I had chronic ulcer. My hands would fold, my legs, wherever I am, that is how I will stay there. I'll be injected. They'll give me 4 injections instantly, and I will not still recover. I'll just be there for hours. But 2024, I joined the 21 days fasting. In between that fasting, the ulcer started. I said I will not stop, and I continue my fasting. From that day till date, no more chronic ulcer, no more loss, no more anything. I gave my life to Christ. No more clubbing. Then I was a bad girl. I was club girl. People who know me from Zamfara State, they know what I do before. They know how I club. But I don't go to club. If you tell me club, I'll tell you that no, that hours I'll use in club, I'll stay at home and pray for a change in my life. I came here. I don't know drinking, no smoking of shisha. I don't do that. I've done my discipleship. I'm here. Nothing missing, nothing broken. Papa, thank you. Papa, God bless you. I join the millions of people on the earth that say that your oil will never run dry. Papa, you don't know what you're doing for younger generations. When you go to club, you see 20s, people in their 20s, younger girls, when they are dying in club, thinking that's the best life. That was what devil wanted to do with me, wanted to do with my life. But I said, no, Papa, we are many young, serving God. We are burning for Christ. We say, if not God is God, Papa, devil will have nowhere in our life. We will continue to burn for Christ. Our children will continue to burn for Christ. Our children who will serve God. The kingdom of darkness will be depopulated, and the kingdom of Christ will be populated. Nothing missing, nothing broken. Papa, your own will not spoil. Just the way you have saved us, God will continue to shield you. He will continue to guide you. Nothing missing, nothing broken. God bless you, Papa. What God cannot do.
Yeah!
Watching this testimony, you agree with me that this is a testimony of a changed life, a testimony of a soul that God has restored from the kingdom of darkness, and her voice will be heard unto generations. And this is a testimony that is full of lessons to learn from fake prophets, from us making the decisions to trust God, to do it right. And to you watching, I want to say, as you have watched this testimony, whatever you are trusting God for, you will carry your own evidence in the name of Jesus. Please, if this video has blessed you, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like, drop a comment for us on the comment section, and share. Remain ever blessed.